Welcome back, everybody. This is the Benjinator, and you're watching Let's Play Xenogears. So the last time, we, actually tried to fight in this, gladiatorial gear thing. Pretty successful. But then, of course, our opponent, Leonard, whatever his name was, he put a bomb on our gear. And Faye got injured. Fortunately, the gear in question was the Weltall, which is a kick-ass gear. And now Faye, he's brushing himself off and he's going to fight again. Because Faye's that awesome. Alright. So here we go. Back in the game. So now we get a little bit more freedom of movement. And so, like, this is the part of the game where Citan's like, oh, let's try to keep things quiet. Yep. Yeah, so now we're going to see, what Hammer's got to sell. Because now I think that we can finally get some gear parts. Or actually, no, never mind. Not gear parts, just some good old-fashioned accessories. So we still got the Omega Souls. And we got this, that's good. So let's actually talk to him and see if we can get some new items or perhaps armor and stuff like that. Okay, so accessories. Thanks, Hammer. Okay, so we got that. I think we already got the metal jacket. I just haven't equipped it yet. So, let's check that out, shall we? Alright, yes, thanks, Hammer. We already got that. Cool. Alright, so, what I'm gonna be doing is saving, which I haven't done in a while, believe it or not. Equipping the rest of the metal equipment, and then I'll be right back. Okay, cool. So, we're all set. So this is the part of the game where you have a little bit more freedom of movement. We explored this area once. And, actually, yeah, these people don't actually say anything new. I forgot. I thought maybe because of the events that went on that they'd be saying something different. But at this point, what you really want to do, and this is going to be probably spanning a few videos, is now we're going to be engaging in a series of bouts. So, the first bout was kind of just a teaser, right? But now we're going to be doing the real deal. So, Hammer's here unless you need some stuff. He's going to be around. So, you can't just talk to the gatekeeper and she won't let her through. You actually have to talk to this woman. She's always going to be your go-to. Leonardo's sniper. Sudden mechanical trouble, aka he got eaten. Forgot to mention that, folks, that Leonardo, the guy that sabotaged our gear, totally got what was coming to him. Got eaten by the... Both of these guys got eaten by the sewer monster. So, 2 matches. Cool, so we get to... Let's go. So this is going to be kind of our first real, real fight. Where you can actually lose. We're gonna be fighting Weltall again. So, like I said last time, I only kind of gave you a rough explanation, but it's kind of a 3D fighter, is what it is. You have a couple buttons. You have jump, you have dash, you can throw projectiles. So we're gonna go fight the Tin Robo. So really, the key to beating these guys is that they're not really that hard. I think you actually get some bonus points if you manage to not take any damage. But as you can see, I've already taken some damage, so... and really, you have to hit, like, a combination of buttons. Again, it's the X in the... Primarily the X in the square button that's going to do it. And if you back up, you can also do this as well, but... There we are. Knocked him out. Yeah, these particular battles are not that hard, but you do get to see replays, which is kind of cool. I mean, it's an interesting mechanic, and it's something that you'll be able to go back to quite a bit. But they're not super challenging. Like, I feel like this was just kind of a nice little side game, and there's actually a card game you get to play later. Not like the card games that you see in Final Fantasy VIII, but in a little bit you get to play the game Spit, which was really popular when I was a kid, when I went to summer camp. So it's pretty cool. This is one of the few mini games that's in Xenogears, which is pretty nifty. But as you can see, that wasn't too hard. And so the default level for now is easy. Later on, you're going to be able to adjust that. But for the sake of these story battles, this is what you're going to be doing. So, cool. Yeah, that was, when you really defeat, you always get prize money, and what you just saw, because they said, oh, you're really strong, they're going to give you extra money, which is pretty cool. Yeah, Supervisor B. Look at that. So, you know, if you only... If you take a certain amount of damage, then they don't give you as enthusiastic a reply. So here we go. We're gonna see the next one. So eventually, I'm gonna get to a point where I'm probably gonna be skipping through some of these fights, but I do want to at least be able to show you guys, exactly who the enemies are, because it always is different. Like, that's kind of a nifty thing, is that who you're up against is always going to change. It's not going to be like you're going to be fighting the Tin Robo the entire time. Okay, so the Titan's a little harder. I believe that he uses projectiles. I know that there's one enemy that just blocks, but as you can see, you can actually move up and down on this little 3D plane, which is pretty cool. Damn it! Fireballs didn't get him. Look at that, I haven't taken any damage yet. Yeah, come on, come on, come on. Oh, there we go. That was beautiful. So, if I can do that again, I might be able to... Ah, there we are. This guy's a pansy. Wow, the Tin Robo gave me more grief than this dude. Okay, so I did take some damage, as you can see there. I hit the R button a little too rapidly, and I got overheated. But, overall, this guy's an... Ooh. I actually did get a combo on me. Oh, no! There we are. There we are, alright. So this is probably not going to be like a resounding victory, but it will be a victory. Like, the first round we did fantastic. The second round we got a little cocky, so let's see what they say. Yeah, see, now she's saying, not bad. You could have done better. There we are. And Supervisor B will not give us as much money. So, what happens is, when the battles end, she'll tell you that it's over. And so what happens is, then you have to go back to your dorm and sleep it off and then start again. So I'll see you back at the dorm. Okay, so I just wanted to show this quickly, is that you know it's time to go to sleep when you get back to Block D, and like it's got that little dark kind of ruse thing. It basically means it's nighttime, you had like a rough day, just battling it out. And Faye needs his beauty rest, so then you go over to the rank A bed, and you get to go to sleep. And so you see the same sort of dialogue as usual. So as you can see that that things are advancing a little bit faster now. Like, the last 2 episodes I did were just very, very, very dialogue heavy, and now things are kind of moving about at a little bit of a faster pace, just because we're able to actually fight in battles. So I think there might be a... Oh, there's no cutscene, okay. This party game has a lot of, like, surprise cutscenes, which is kind of funny. So now what you want to do is you want to go back to the battle arena. And I think you only have to do this once more after this, but I could be wrong. I'm trying to remember. Alright, so what's the deal today, Missy? Alright. Win 2 bouts today, and then the semifinals are tomorrow. Cool. Alright, so same deal. And let's see who we're going to be up against. So again, very straightforward. Not a tough minigame, and kind of a nice break. Just because... it's one of those things where they could have made this part of the game, like, where you're just fighting standard year battles. And they could have made them more challenging, but I think it's kind of nice that they added something a little bit different here. The W Shaver. Oh god, this guy. This guy's basically like a couple of turbines or something. Yeah, this the W Shaver. I'm not sure what the W stands for. White? Whiskey? Whiskers? I have no idea. Either way, it's not too hard. It's always the first round where these enemies are just, like, really kind of wimpy. And then the second round, like, start making mistakes, but... Yeah, look at that. Only lost, like, a tiny bit of health. Let's see if I can go for an ultimate victory against this guy. Yeah, backing up and shooting the fireballs is definitely the way to go. And then, like, just, like, shooting one off when you're getting around. Okay, we're taking a little bit of damage. Still not that bad, though. This guy, this W Shaver dude, is not that impressive. Damn, I missed with that. But he's shooting at the mountains. Ha! I do like this little landscape thing, though. All right, so we're gonna get an ultimate victory. Are we gonna win? Okay, damn it. Yeah, you really have to take almost like very little damage or no damage, I think, to get like the super money, or to get like the really impressed woman being like, "Oh my God, you're so strong. You're such a nice young man. You Fei Fong Long and your gear. I kind of wanna do nasty things to you." And then Faye would be like, "No, I love Ellie, even though she's trying to kill me." That's totally what would happen. You know, he's definitely thinking about Ellie. I mean, he never talks about it, but he's probably got more important things to do right now. But he's definitely got some beautiful ginger on the brain, for sure. Okay, Musha. Oh yeah, this guy. This is like your standard Kislev gear. This guy's actually kind of tough. This is like he shoots at you. He's a little bit scrappy. So this is the first kind of challenging one. Ooh, I'm not doing too well. But you can get back. You can get back in the game pretty easily. As you can see, starting to pick off some health. Come on, Musha. I don't believe that you have what it takes to take down the Weltall. And I was correct. Now let's see if we can do this again. Shooting at me will not work. Ha! Ha ha ha! I am the Weltall. And yeah, so these are the guys that you actually... I remember in the very beginning of the game, when Leyhan is being invaded by Kislev, these are the gears that attack you. And you'll be fighting these guys like in standard battle later on, so... I don't know if the one that we fought in Leyhan had a sword, though. That's a good question. Okay, so that was pretty good. Let's see if that was a decisive victory. I have a feeling it may not have been, though. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Come on. We need the fawning adoration from our female fans. Faye's all about that. Oh, yeah. Look at all this money we're getting. We'll be able to get Omega Souls for days. Ay. Alright, so... Looks like we're done. Cool. So we're gonna head back to the dorms, get some rest. I'll be right back. Alright, so... Looks like we're resting. Might be a little bit of a scene. Because they didn't just play the music and be like, "Oh, here's Hammer. What's going on, Hammer?" Oh, it's Rico! What's up, buddy? Rico's like, "I noticed that you're doing really well in the gear tournaments." Rico's scary, though. He's definitely Blanca from Street Fighter. Uh-oh. Not Rico. I mean, I think Citan and Faye might be able to take Rico, but seeing how our last battle went, where Rico was just like, haha, 1 damage. Maybe not. The champ. Is this the part where he has, like, I just wanted you to know, Faye, that it's nice that you can be doing so well in this tournament, but I'm gonna beat your ass so badly if you go up against me. Good boy. Oh, okay. He's like, "Well, sorry about that." Mm-hmm. Yeah, that kind of sucked. He's like, "Listen, my asshole acolytes did that. And that was, yeah, that happens in prison. You beat them and then they resent you. Mm-hmm. Did they? I have a feeling they probably didn't. They're no longer with us. Oh yeah, there might be a slug monster thing. Seems like, oh, I knew all about that. I just, you know, I had some other things I had to worry about. I got these new back meds, my neck's been killing me, and I've been trying to help out Faye, and there's this weird guy Hammer, so mysterious murders in the sewers. Just kind of slipped my mind. Well, you know, it's like I said, they totally deserved it. It's after you. Faye! So you're saying there's a correlation. I think it's divine justice is what it is. You mess with Faye. Sewer monsters eat you. Mm-hmm. Oh, I got you. So it's gonna... I see what... That's clever thinking, Citan. It's gonna look like Faye's vindictive. Yeah, exactly. Damn. Yeah, it's really kind of, you know, survival of the fittest. Herbert Spencer's Paradise. Mm-hmm. Rico's just like, well, I mean, you could have done it, but at the same time, strong possibility that you didn't. God, Faye just doesn't get a break. It's like every time he does well, it results in like something shitty happening to him, like sabotage in his gear, people thinking that he's guilty for you know, getting back at the guy who sabotaged his gear. It's just no winning. There's just no winning. Yeah, let's... Alright, so it looks like, I have a feeling what's going to be happening next. Alright. Rico's like, yeah, you know, it might be good for you to do something about this. And, maybe possibly clear out the sewer monster. And then Faye's like, I want to come along! I want to do this! And then he's like, oh, you want to come along? Then that's fine, whatever, I don't care. Don't give a shit. Yeah, it's just a lot of mixed messages. It's like, insinuating that he will help him clear his name, but then when Faye says, okay, I will accept your help, he says, whatever. Such a confused man Rico Banderas is. And he could have left the sewers a long time ago. He could have left the prison a long time ago, keep in mind. He's got a pardon, he can walk out when he wants to. Oh, Rico! So crazy. Alright, so... looks like we got our next mission. Is, by the way, yeah, just so you guys know, we do have Rico Banderas in our party. And Rico is pretty friggin' sweet. I actually haven't looked at this in a while, so we got Hotan next. And I'll be sure to check out that death blow off screen. Got Mufu on its way, and that's we're pretty behind with Citan Yuzuki, but the same pattern basically goes for Rico Banderas. You want to do the square X to learn his next death blow, and these are all really cool because they're all like wrestling moves, so it's pretty sweet stuff. So anyway, now it seems that in the midst of our battling glory, we have to take a small break to go take care of a sewer monster. What's going to happen next? Find out in the next episode of Let's Play Xenogears. This is the Benchnator, and thank you guys for watching.